I'm Maura Barkley. I'm a certified self-defense instructor, martial artist, and the founder of Unbreakable Woman, a compassionate self-defense and empowerment program which helps women and girls become more confident and stand up for themselves. When I heard about the rash of violence against women in India, I was deeply saddened, and I wanted to do something about it. That's when I met Shruti Kapoor. She created Sayfty, a company to help women in India protect themselves against violence with the help of personal safety products. Sayfty and Unbreakable Woman have partnered in an effort to bring you crucial information and resources so you can reduce your fear, increase your confidence, and avoid violence. If you live and work in India, you already know that you can't always rely on the police or government to protect you. The good news is, you have what it takes to protect yourself. You don't even have to be strong or have special training. You just have to be alert, follow some simple steps, and be willing to speak up for yourself. The time to take back your power is right now. Here are some simple tips to get you started. Tip number 1, have a plan and be ready to use it at any time. Think about every self-defense scenario you might encounter. What would you do? If you make a plan before something happens, you're much more likely to stay calm and execute your plan rather than panic, which can prevent you from helping yourself. Have a discussion with a trusted friend about this idea so you know how many options you actually have. One thing survivors consistently say is they never thought it would happen to them. If you've thought about what you would do and you accept that it could happen, although it will still be scary, you'll have a plan and you'll know what to do. Tip number 2, if you are ever confronted by a dangerous person, do not get in their car or allow yourself to get taken to a secluded area. The moment you are threatened, yell to draw attention to yourself and run towards a crowded public area. The more noise you can make, the more likely the man will run the opposite direction. If a criminal is threatening violence and just wants your purse or your jewelry, give it to him. It can all be repurchased. If the criminal wants you to follow him to an isolated area, do everything in your power to avoid going with him. Tip number 3, on public transportation, if it's not too crowded, sit close to the bus driver. If someone is harassing you or touching you inappropriately, point them out to everyone on the bus and shame them for their behavior. Say, "Stop touching me," or "Stop staring at me," and be sure to report him to the bus driver. You have the right to stand up to these indignities. No one is allowed to touch you without your permission. Tip number 4, strangers only know what you tell them with your body language. When you're walking down the street, walk with confidence. Keep your chin and your gaze up and your shoulders broad, and imagine that the streets you're walking on belong to you. Even if you feel a little scared, don't let the strangers around you see that. If you look like you can handle yourself, that's the message criminals will receive. And they're not interested in any woman who looks like she's going to put up a fight. Tip number 5, if you need to walk somewhere at night, arrange to walk with a friend or in a group. If you don't have the option to walk with someone, pre-plan your route during the day and make sure that you're sticking to well-lit, populated areas, even if you have to walk a little bit out of your way. Take the extra time to get home safely. Have emergency numbers handy and let your family know when they should be expecting you home. Also, be alert. Don't talk on your phone or listen to music on your earphones. Many criminals are actually looking for women who are too distracted to see them coming. Once again, here are the basic safety tips we recommend to help you protect yourself. Tip number 1, have a plan and be ready to use it at any time. Tip number 2, when threatened by a man, never let him take you to an isolated area. Tip number 3, on public transportation, if someone touches you inappropriately, say, "Stop touching me," and point them out to everyone on the bus, including the driver. Tip number 4, when walking in public, project confidence by keeping your chin and eyes up. Act like you know how to fight. Tip number 5, when walking at night, Walk with someone or pre-plan your walk and stick to well-lit public areas, even if they are out of your way. On behalf of Sayfty and Unbreakable Woman, I sincerely hope these tips have been helpful for you. If you want more information about personal safety products, you can go to sayfty.com. If you want to know more about the powerful self-defense skills you've already got, you can read about them in my book, Compassionate Self-Defense and Empowerment. You can find it on my website, unbreakablewoman.com, or on Amazon, available in both paperback and Kindle. Thank you so much, and take good care of yourself.